Hey guys, this is for the Women's Leadership event, right?
Yes.
Great. My name is Matthew Lee.
Oh, Matthew what?
Lee, L-E-E.
Do you have this for you?
Great. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Yeah, it's odd. We definitely have you on the list. It
Sure.
might have been an oversight.
Okay.
If you just wait right over there with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great. No problem.
Yeah, you have it. Yeah, you can go ahead. Sorry? Yeah, they already went in. Just go in and there's an info desk inside and ask them for conference room 6. Yeah, then just go there. Everyone is there already. La salle de conférence numéro 6.
So this is the event. We've RSVP'd and now we're here. But there's no ticket, but we're on the list, so we'll be escorted. Except for Guterres' secret gulag list. Let's see. Speakers from Syria, Burundi. Yes. I don't have anything in writing. I don't understand on what basis. I RSVP'd for the event. My name is on the list.
You're on the board list.
Where is the list? Can I see a list?
I don't understand why you can.
I don't understand either. Thanks for, let's see. I don't...
And what about the two of them? Can they go in? Let me escort them and then I'll
Okay.
come back and deal with this.
Okay.
Please hang
I will.
Let me see if there's one more person.
So. This organization is a joke. This organization is a joke. A total joke. The Independent did. Fox did. It's going to be a journalism review. New York Post. But Tony doesn't care. He's living large on UN money, censoring whoever he chooses on UN Day.
Yeah, so these two need to be escorted in. Sure. I'm just going to go in inside because they weren't just starting anyway.
Okay.
I have two more people that go, so yeah, we can...
Let's go. Okay.
I have two people that just go, but they're driving for 4 hours. But they're Yes. Yeah, we're escorting these two people in. So she has
Take a look at the list. That's correct.
Yeah, we have our escort
It's an event. I RSVP.
They're saying not Matthew Lee, and I don't understand why.
So bring you guys, not Matthew. Not him.
Why?
On what basis?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah, I certainly don't understand.
Okay. He's on our guard list. So for UN regulation, he cannot enter.
I've never gotten anything about that. Nothing. So it's just, he says it, you say it.
But not him.
So they're saying you're on a barred list?
I have received absolutely nothing from them.
Can the slide, please?
I don't want to slow you down. I understand you want to see the event. It's not your fault either. It's this. This is like a police officer saying somebody can't drive. I have nothing in writing. Nothing. Lawless.
That's instruction to me.
Well, then you should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. I'm here to attend an event about Burundi, and you're saying me I can't go in. You have no paperwork, nothing. You should go in.
She can do it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so sorry about that. We can do it. I'm going to talk to calling in.
Please.
Could you give me your phone number?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to give you my card, actually.
Okay,
Thanks
so
a lot.
I will talk to you.
Okay, thank you. You got to have a list. You got to have a list, sir. You have to tell missions or do something. You can't just lawlessly evade. Who talked to who? I wrote to Antonio Guterres. Nothing. Well, so you should be embarrassed, though. You should be embarrassed if you're a police officer telling somebody you can't drive and you have no paperwork. You don't have the time for that. You can bar people. You can censor, but you have no time for it. Okay, we're here. We are here at the United Nations for an event about Burundi, a location that Antonio Guterres is supposedly deeply concerned about the threat of genocide, but he's more concerned. So I came to this event.
Why are you recording us?
I'm recording this. I came just to go to an event.
All right, if you're going to record it, you're on your own. I have nothing to say to you.
If I stop it, you'll explain it to me and show me a list?
Not for me, all right? That's it.
No, I didn't start it. I came here to go to the event. This guy said to me he can't come in, so I'm asking you to explain to me why not.
You have asked that question a million times.
Where is the list?
We're following instructions.
Where is the list?
You're barred from coming in the U.S.
So what if they told you to beat me up? Would you do it?
So I don't know.
No,
why
I'm asking you.
Trying this.
No, because you have to have a list, because you talk about the rule of law.
Stop recording.
You talk about the rule of law. The rule of law is you should be able to explain the basis on which you bar somebody. Shouldn't you?
What you're doing is very unethical.
No, it's not unethical. It's not unethical. I'm a journalist being censored by you. What you're doing is against every principle of policing. If they told you to beat a journalist up, would you do it? I came here to go to an event. You stopped me. Your department stopped me without any paperwork. So now I'm asking you on the record and on camera why. No police department should stop a journalist without paperwork. Where is the paperwork? Where is the paperwork? It's very simple. Where is the paperwork? So you have unwritten orders? If they told you to beat a kid up, would you do it? No, you'd say, I don't have the paperwork. I'm asking you. I came to an event. The event is about Burundi. Maybe you don't care about Burundi. Yeah, maybe get Dobbins. Send Dobbins out here. He can beat me up again. It's a joke. I wrote to Peter Drennan 2 months ago and said that Dobbins tore my shirt and broke my computer. Nothing was done. It's a lawless department. Absolutely lawless. The supervisor saying, stop, you can't film me. It's unethical. Unethical? I'm a journalist being censored by Antonio Guterres. But to see whether he would say something more truthful, I stopped filming. Big mistake. Dobbins is still on the payroll. Still on the payroll. A person that in any other department would have been suspended. Oh look, here comes the guy running with the GPS sneakers. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
You know you're bored.
I don't. You have to have some kind of a piece of paper, something. Yes, you do.
Not come in.
Yes, you do. What kind of a police department does that? You
police department. We're a private.
No, yeah, you're a private security firm. No, I was invited. There's an event on Burundi. Antonio Guterres says he cares about Burundi. No,
that's it.
No, that.
Okay.
Not at all. Where is the list? What kind of a security department is this? Does it meet the most basic standards of due process of anything? What's the process? How big is the list? How big is the list? No, so you can just—it's like the no-fly. No. How many people are on it?
And NYPD called us already. We called them also.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, you got the fix in. No, I've got a FOIA request because you know what? It's a joke. It's a joke to take taxpayer money to sell GPS sneakers in a conference room. Don't you have to have a list? So anyone that Guterres doesn't like can go on the list. You're basically just a private... Anyone he doesn't like goes on the list. No due process, no reason given, no piece of paper. So if he told you to beat somebody up, would you do it? There's something wrong with it. Your union should do something. It should say, we're not comfortable enforcing unwritten rules. I'm a journalist. All I did was write about his son's business in Africa. It's a joke. It's a joke. That guy is a joke too. He ran for-profit events with Jackie Brewer, the NFL player, for money in the ECOSOC chamber. Okay, here we are. It's UN Day, Wednesday, October 24th. An inner-city press came to that gate with an RSVP and on the list to attend a meeting involving Burundi, South Sudan, Syria. But at the gate, every other person on the list was let into the building. But there was a guard who remains there, who you'll find in the subsequent video we're going to put together, that said, you can't come in. Let me check with my supervisor to see if you're on the barred list. I said, I need to see the barred list. I'll jump ahead a few steps. I've actually submitted a Freedom of Information Law request to NYPD, their knowledge of the barred list. Not the barred list, of course, since the UN is so corrupt under Antonio Guterres, he can put any enemies of his on a list forever with no due process. But a second round of people were let in. We were again told directly. The guard said he can't go in. Everyone else can go in. Matthew Lee cannot go in. So they said, stay here and wait. We're going to call you. So I waited, and I began trying to get to the bottom of it. And another supervisor came out and said, no, it's unethical to film. It's not unethical. It's actually totally legal, and I'm a journalist being censored by Antonio Guterres. Finally, to make a long story short, a security supervisor named Matthew Sullivan, last seen palling around with Bibi Netanyahu. Maybe you've seen those pictures. That's not my point. My point is that he's a lawless guy who was found making money in UN ECOSOC chamber with Jackie Brewer, formerly of the NFL, an event for glow-in-the-dark sneakers. He came out and he said, you're not coming in. You're never coming in. You're on the list. I said, let me see the list. He said, the list is an internal document. I said, I don't know. How can you put someone on a list and they can't see the list? What's the process? He said, and I know you asked NYPD. Don't worry, we got that controlled. So wait, so now NYPD under Mayor Bill de Blasio collaborates with the UN to have a secret barred list of what was described to me by another guard on audio as with political activists? Absolutely corrupt. The UN has turned into a cesspool of the very type of corruption that they have the temerity to purport to criticize. Antonio Guterres is the most corrupt Secretary General ever. And as I've found, the people working for UN security, they would do anything. They don't seem to understand. This would be like stopping somebody and saying, you can't drive. So let me show me some paperwork. No, de Blasio says you can't do it. You'd be sued in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. This new FOIA angle with NYPD is one that we will be pursuing. And it's a joke. Those who are collaborating with this are hypocrites when they talk about freedom of the press and anything else. And particularly the rule of law. To be continued.